you hear a whistle, and you look across, and you see a Jaguar Tabaxi in headbands and armaments and just like ancient traditional things. And he says to you, pick your weapon. You have 1 hour until reinforcements arrive.
Convince him that if we're allowed to live longer, he'll be able to savor it a lot longer. He doesn't know the next time he'll get visitors.
That's not bad.
Not every day people come to Xibabla.
Welcome to this magic world. I lost a part of me. Got wrapped up with this magic girl. I hope my heart can feel just a little too much for you. And I'm thinking about us a little too much for you. And I'm thinking it won't work.
So yes, the time. Are we requesting 3 hours so that Sage can get the maximum amount of slots, or are we doing 2 hours so that he can get 1 hour?
So we can only, I think we can only ask for 1 extra hour.
I mean, like, it
Having extra time
wouldn't
will
hurt
only
to
give me
try.
time to
It wouldn't hurt to
find
try the
familiar
3 and then
Push it to 3, take the 2.
Yeah.
He gets it.
So ask him for 2 hours.
Ask him for 3, and if he
hours?
says no, then ask for 2. That way, at least you know that you tried the 3.
I guess if we're doing this in character, Sage casts message to tell Tegan to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, after casting
So,
True Strike.
No, well, no, I
prepare. I want to see where this goes.
True Strike does not kill anyone.
No, I'm assuming True Strike is to help people hit better, right?
True Strike has never killed anyone in the existence of True Strike.
It doesn't do damage. It doesn't.
What does it do?
Why did you want to hit him with True Strike then? Does it give you advantage after the hit?
It gives me information about his defenses. Like the weaknesses of his defenses.
That's a very misleading name.
Hitting him many times with a sword. What?
Do we have many times to spare to hit him with the sword?
You guys know nothing about the importance of information gathering.
I know the importance of a short rest.
Like, you're a Tabaxi, he's a Tabaxi, he has fur, you have fur, your armor class is pretty much about the same.
Wait,
I think Gilhanna says this, and Sage has a light bulb moment. It's just like, I should probably switch sides here.
So while they're doing that, DM, I'm going to ask the guy if he would be willing to spare us 3 hours, and if not, 2.
Don't give him the if not. Here, the
okay, 3 hours?
That's right.
Is that okay?
What do you need 3 hours for? 3 whole hours?
You want a challenge, don't you? If we're at our best, then you'll get what you want.
And why are you asking me? Why not handsome Tabaxi?
Oh, handsome Tabaxi. Hey, Sage, I've got some good news for you.
This is mostly for handsome Tabaxi's benefit, so you may as well speak your piece.
I mean, handsome Tabaxi. It's already been canon that handsome Tabaxi is very good looking for his race.
Yes, but you need to tell him why you need 3 hours.
Because
since it's for your benefit.
Because ever since we have entered Xibabla, we've been attacked by giant scorpions and gone through 2 combined fusion hell rooms, and we are exhausted right now. So if you want us at top shape, that is the minimum amount of time we would definitely need to get back there to actually provide a challenge and to put more fun into this game.
Somebody has to roll a persuasion check. You can do it with help, so you'd have advantage.
Yes, with an aid. Yes, we all aid him. Yes.
Wait, so all of us are one
So
person.
do I
It's
have
just going to be
Yeah,
one
that's
roll
what it
either
is.
way. So
Easy.
however you phrase it, it's just going to be the same roll. But who is going to roll the thing?
I'll roll, I guess.
Why
with
not the person with
advantage?
charisma? You know,
I
the person with
rolled a
charisma
4.
rolls.
So this
So
Who has the
I need
highest
to.
charisma modifier?
So I
Who has
roll
the
with
highest
advantage.
persuasion modifier? Sorry.
Is it charisma or persuasion?
persuasion.
It's
Look,
still charisma, but you know.
Persuasion.
I have -1 on charisma, so not me.
let me just
I
check
have
real
0.
quick. Charisma.
Yeah, that's a charismatic bunch.
Charisma.
Look in your ability scores for persuasion. Code.
That too.
Oh, 13. So +1. It's not a lot, but it's something. So did you all say I roll with advantage?
Yeah.
We're all
Really
tossing
hocus
in little
pocus.
tidbits.
Oh!
A natural 20.
I guess we get that 3 hours.
Should I ask for the
Ooh.
day?
A natural 20.
Mm.
7.
Day.
My God.
Uh,
What a difference.
with a natural, so he rolled a 4. Like he was already convinced about the ability to stretch this out longer and have like more fun with it. With a natural 20, he smiles and says, "Okay, 3 hours."
Perfect. This gives me time to do everything I need.
And he winks at the Tabaxi and says, "It's almost better for me anyway." In Xibabla, everything resets at sunset. And he sits on his chair and he turns around. And that's where we'll end our session.
Okay then. I'm good with that.
Y'all owe me so much.
Also,
much.
Also, I'm gonna before you end it, Sage is definitely casting that find familiar.
You can cast Find Familiar. You have enough time. You want to roll on the HP so we know when I start back with?
Yeah, it's roll the HP.
Sure, we roll what again? A D8, 6.
Everyone's different.
Yeah, everyone's different. Can I get what the different hit dice are just to show the? I'm going to start. Sage, your hit die.
Minus 1d8.
1d6 plus con. Yeah.
Tegan. So 1d6 as the wizard. Tegan as the cleric.
8. 1d8.
Orlando as the ranger.
1d10
And
plus con.
I'm just telling you a die, by the way. For me, I think I get.
No.
Okay.
That's what I want outlined.
Do we roll it?
Hold on, you soon roll it. Prince as the barbarian. You're
12.
an entire D12. Each time he levels or does a short rest, he gets to roll a D12 for HP. Which is why we have this person with 60 HP sitting here, just yamming up all my hits. Yum, delicious.
Can you imagine being a barbarian and like for the past 5 levels you just keep rolling on 1?
But
So I jinx this.
I have like most of you guys' skills and racial feature have come in useful in my campaign. I never even realized that he had cold resistance until like halfway into the cold room. I was like, okay, fine. Don't take all.
That we had what?
He had cold resistance the whole time, and I never.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it just works out because I have no idea what come in handy in the tropics now, would it? Hey.
Fair. Of all the places.
Can I roll 2 of my 4 hit dice? Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys get to choose how much of your hit die you're rolling.
I
I think I only have
one to choose from,
Can I just
so
roll all 3?
You can.
Okay.
You going to roll all 3?
Oh wait, does this
You don't get them
does
back
this
with a
raise
short rest.
does this raise back the what is this for again? This is just regaining health or is this raising max HP?
no,
Not
regaining.
really, just regaining health.
Oh, just regaining health? Oh, I can just do 1 then. That's fine.
Hold on.
my
it's just regaining health.
Well,
Considering I was bumped up to 26
Wow.
and my max is 31.
Still kind of works out. 14 plus 3.
So hold on.
Yeah.
So hold on. If
17
I don't
HP.
use all 4 of mine,
Just
can I
like
use it
2.
later?
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
need short rest.
All right, so I'll use 2 of mine now. I think I'll.
And you get them back after a long rest.
You
Alright, I
get
got
some of
Mhm.
them back.
Some of them
But I think you guys should have all of them that you started out with.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
since I already
35.
used a spell on us to kind of bump us up already, I don't think we need to use all of them, unless you have to. I don't know how much HP y'all have, but I'm already pretty okay.
So
okay.
give me the
okay.
rolls and how many hit die you rolled.
Oh, I got a 1.
I rolled 2 hit die and got 14. Oh, plus my constitution, which would be +3, so I got 17.
1 + 1.
Yeah, we both got 17 HP.
Yeah, ship. What do you call that? Ship.
Yeah. I just added it, Andre. Or
Oh,
Tony regained
no.
2.
Oh, okay. You did the thing where you do that plus. Oh, you did it in your current HP part of the sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know. Should I
49
roll
HP.
one more? I'll roll one more.
I would say. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Wait.
4. So yeah, you're good.
You might as well roll
Actually, you
one
know
more.
what? No, I'm not gonna roll one more because
sure?
the max I can get is at the point I am. Since I rolled 1, I'm now at 27 HP. My max is 31. I'm already
yeah.
pretty out there.
Oh yeah, you're good.
So
Eat a good berry.
Wait.
yeah.
Do I
I'll
add
just
my
eat the berry. It's
sorry?
not-
Do I add my constitution to each die or just one
Each
for the
die.
2 of them?
Each?
Okay, then. So that's actually +6.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Constitution.
have the same thing then. Yeah.
Hold on.
Each.
Oh, well,
20 HP.
+2. I'm good. So 20. So 1 plus 2 plus
20
2.
HP. God damn.
So I am at.
Okay, so 21 for Aaron.
21.
What was
20,
it that?
20. 20 HP. 20 HP.
No, what was 20?
14 plus 6.
Okay. All right, so you're back at 52. Gilhanna, it was how much?
Mine was also
52. Neat.
Mine was also Gilhanna 14 plus 6.
20. Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
41.
Have you on 41?
I didn't need any more than
Megan.
1 roll.
So you're back at 31?
No, 29. 29. I rolled a 1, but with my proficiency, it's +2. So 3.
You
Not
can
your
always
proficiency, your
pop
constitution.
up Goodberry if you want that
Oh,
one.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Con. Sorry, I
You're
tend
at
to mix them
29.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sage is at 21, Aaron 52, Gilhanna 41, Tegan is at 29. Sage, you taking a level 2 spell slot or 2 level 1s?
2 level 1s.
2 level 1s.
And I get my divine thingamajig back, yeah?
Yeah. I think the amount of spells you get back is based on your intelligence modifier as well.
Huh?
All right, but it wouldn't have. So it stays the same as the previous level. So 2. Actually, I need to check that to make sure. You might be able to get. I don't know if you get back more or. Hold on.
I don't know if I gain anything, but I'm not sure.
I can recover. Okay. So it's half your wizard level rounded up.
So that's 2.
2. Okay. Okay. Good. If y'all get like
for that one, right? Since he has magic initiate as a feat, does he have 2 wizard levels or is it just the same wizard level?
same wizard level, magic initiate allows you 1 spell slot that you use each day.
Okay.
And then 2 cantrips.
And it gives you 2 cantrips? Yeah, something like that.
2 cantrips and 1 spell slot.
Awesome,
Yeah.
healing word. So I have.
All right. That is it. So next session, Jaguar room. I mean, I think a more direct room than the ones before. Since you guys did squeeze more time out of Balaam, 1 hour into your rest, what would you guys be doing?
What time is it?
Maybe I would be doing the usual, just doing an inventory check and then probably just meditate for the rest of the time.
Gilhanna,
To
what time
regain
is
my.
it?
Can you tell what time it is from Xibabla?
Here's the thing. Y'all don't have any time telling devices. The lighting looks the exact same.
No way for us to tell. Unless we had something that could tell the time.
Let me check that.
You would do something that, as the day goes on, changes even despite what the sun looks like.
Interesting. No, I don't think I do.
You might not. I have something very specific in mind.
I knew I should have gotten Key. Well, no, Key might not have really done anything for me.
It's neither here nor there.
Exactly.
I'm just looking at Orlando, waiting on him to work with me on this one.
Because Balaam told us that it works out better for him at dawn. I'm assuming Balaam knows the time.
It's not dawn. They said sunset.
Well, that's actually also a suggestion. I mean, okay, yeah, you can go ahead with whatever.
I asked Balaam what time the sun. We came in at dawn, so what time will the sun set? I asked Balaam, or how much time do we have until the sun sets?
On what plane?
Wait, it matters. Delta Airlines.
I only fly Spirit. I mean, it's a Spirit.
That's terrible.
It's even worse.
Oh man.
If Spirit Airline isn't where hell intercepts, I don't know where it is.
Okay, it is pretty bad. You have to pay theater and get a cup of water. Like, I'm good.
He looks at your gear and like deduces that you're from like the prime material plane, and I guess it would be around 2 hours that you've been here.
By the way, did he never like turn his back to me, or did I never successfully cast this True Strike, but I stealthily successfully rolled?
Oh, you did. I said you casted True Strike.
You never gave me the information.
Oh, as to his weaknesses?
Yes.
So his heart is beating. He has veins pumping things to his head. You do notice that he seems to age much more slowly. Tabaxis don't live a long time, but he seems timeless.
Oh no, kitty!
As if he's been here for centuries upon centuries, maybe.
Interesting. That's not a weakness, though.
I mean,
He's pretty old.
He breathes. There's lungs that you could puncture. There's a heart that you could stab.
He has no injuries. He doesn't have like a displaced joint, or like.
Does he have that same mark on him that Scorpion had?
Let's roll for displaced joint. Highs or lows?
All right, since
roll for that bad knee.
I'll go high.
You go high. The dice goes okay. 58. That's fair. He has.
As a warrior, he has to have some kind of injuries or like long term.
Like some alopecia at the top of his head here, and
I don't know what that means.
He has like a bald spot here, and that's why he's wearing that ornate headgear with the feathers on it. He's very conscious about it.
I was about to say that. Just like that is definitely a weakness. So.
You'll never find true love.
Even with
what's my life?
Sage cast prestidigitation to create a minor illusion of a ball, like a bigger ball spot.
My greatest shame.
No, I will stop hunting. I will retire in the mountains.
He ages slowly, but this is the one sign of his true age. A single tear goes down Balaam's short eye.
Wait, did y'all insult him? Sorry, I was texting.
No.
I missed that. Oh no, what did you do?
I thought we were speaking hypothetically.
We are speaking hypothetically.
And hypothetically, you've hurt my feelings.
Oh God, sorry, we forgot to mute our mics.
We said all this out loud.
1 hour into you guys is longer than short rest. You see where few jaguars start entering the room.
How much is a few?
And that 1 hour in, I got my familiar.
But you have not short rested yet.
No, I've not short rested yet.
Technically in game.
So since I'm done charismaing the guy, I have been short resting. I've been meditating and just relaxing and trying to re-strengthen my bond to Lathander through all of this mystical fog. So I'm short resting.
Gilhanna has been consulting
Whatever y'all are up to.
as to her will, because it's more than likely that he's going to want everything after she dies again.
Make sure I don't use up my spell slots, or else when y'all die, it's gonna kind of be a bad time.
So how much is a few jaguars?
Well,
Three
Well,
jaguars.
3 are in the room at the moment.
Wait, 3 including Balaam, not racist?
Let me see. I guess that would be a thought and not something that you said out loud to this Tabaxi. So yeah, 3 including, 3 and then Balaam, and the whistle is still blowing.
Oh, you said 3 jaguars, not 3 tabaxis. Okay.
3 four-legged, walking on all fours, non-bipedal jaguar.
One of those motherfuckers has an axe in his head.
Gilhanna, would you like to, try that oil thing you wanted to do where you put oil on the ground?
Oh, we're not fighting them now. We still have 2 hours of rest. I'm not going to engage them.
Yeah, we're not fighting them now. But you could put the oil on the ground.
you mean highs and lows?
Hi.
Where do
go low this time? Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so you went high. I rolled an 83. You see a 4th jaguar walk into the room with an axe in its head.
Yes!
How
I shall reclaim my baby!
How is that good luck?
And okay, so that is where we'll end our session.
All right.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped up. I hope you know.
All right, so I know this is probably meta gaming answer. All right, there are tricks, there are puzzles to each room, right? So for the dark room, it was supposed to forego our caution and just move forward. We would have taken fall damage, but would have gotten out of the room. For the cold room, it was we had to make sure that we were working in unison to get rid of the immediate threat and get the key from the block of ice. And we had to get the key from the block of ice because it kept on reconstituting.
Also, the mold was always there, but nobody was looking around the room.
The what?
What was up?
The thing that you feed in was also always there.
Oh, the mold was always there. Oh, imagine that.
Well, nobody
nobody was to blame for that. It's just it was a thing that was present.
It's one of those things,
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you telling me that
So
if from the beginning
for
you
this
just sent
room,
somebody to go pee on it, it would have worked?
Pee, water when it was raining, any point at yeah.
So
don't say that.
For the Jaguar room, I know. I guess I'm basically answering my own question. I just wanted to know: are there an unlimited amount of Jaguars, and we're not supposed, and we're going to be killing here for a long time, or is there another? Because I feel like if we start killing these things and more just keep popping up, it's going to be very disheartening.
Going to guess it's a
what I
case where
would
you have
say
to
is
kill
that
the
they're
big
not
guy.
an unlimited amount of jaguars because they're an endangered species, and we really should protect them. And you should feel bad for even thinking about attacking these poor endangered creatures.
Yes, let us
How much is
just
a Jaguar's pelt
Gilhanna
worth?
is
and let them eat us.
It's
Sure.
endangered. It's endangered, so I'm assuming it's a lot.
I'm poaching. God damn.
By the way, I wanted
it's endangered. How much that cost?
How much does it cost?
endangered things are pretty expensive. I wanted to ask, for my drift globe, it specifically says that I can use the command to create light or daylight. And I wanted to, you said that the light doesn't create any heat. Is the only difference between light and daylight then the color of it?
It's the daylight spell that it casts.
As in the one that does like the bright light and then dim light?
There's a specific daylight spell which doesn't do heat, it just gives light.
Then what is the light one?
The light is the cantrip that Tegan should know about this. There's a light cantrip. For people that can't see in the dark, it literally is just a fluorescent light. You have it for an hour, no concentration. You can touch an object and light is cast. In the case of the drift globe, we can't touch an object, but the drift globe is that object and can always cast light.
Wait, what?
Cool.
I missed the thing before the drift globe.
Oh no, he was asking about the abilities of it. So it has light, but it's referring to the light cantrip, and it's referring to the daylight spell.
Oh,
okay.
No problem. If I just in an alternative universe, I would have been a light cleric.
Yes.
It probably the crowd control that comes from it probably would have come in handy, but with the amount of death that went on, I don't know if people would have been safe or not.
Or just have an alternate universe version of this campaign.
All right.
By the way, also again, Andre, you told me that before I got a potion of lesser healing, but the lowest that I've seen when I looked it up was just healing.
Yeah, apparently it's not called lesser healing. I've just been referring to it as such. I'm sure I read lesser healing at some point, but it's healing. So it starts at potion of healing, then goes up to superior healing and stuff like that.
Gotcha. All right, fixing that.
So I just like to humble brag right now. I have a +1 longbow, so I already have +2 plus my proficiency plus Colossus Slayer, plus I have my spell, Hail of Thorns. So it's like I'm a good long. Plus I have poison arrows. So
I was specific. You guys, I was going to like handpick some items, but I was like, maybe they won't like it. But what you guys picked up was basically exactly what I would have handpicked and just hand it to you. Because I was like, I need to make sure I was going to just like, here's a longbow, here's a shield, here's an amulet of +1, and here's a great sword. But I was like, maybe somebody might want like a trident or something, maybe if it opens. But
I could have totally went pole arm and just been a complete asshole, but no.
You know what I just come to realize? With this shield, there's only 3 outcomes for me when I get attacked. The attack doesn't work, the attack really hurts, or it's a nat 20 and I'm screwed. Those are literally the only outcomes now.
Yeah,
one thing I know about a lot of enemies is that a lot of them have like +5, +6, +2 to their attacks. It's like, who cares what your AC is? You're getting hit.
Yeah, because once the DM is giving you things like a +1 shield, it means some shit going to start hitting hard.
Wow.
The question. Oh, sorry. The question.
Don't squish it.
All right. So if we stay close together, then we'll be able to better assist each other. But we'll also be easily backed into a corner.
That's eternal question of combat.
That's perfectly fine by me. I'd rather be
Yeah,
backed
because we have somebody that
guys
can
than
do
by
it.
myself. You kidding me? I mean, I could survive by myself, but come on. Let's not do that.
Can you imagine if all 4 of them attacked you at once?
I don't know if I should say
I would
this.
probably be fine. Like,
We are-
dead serious. Probably.
As far as Sage's character goes, we are at the equivalent of original series tuning exam final Sasuke.
Dude, I just realized something.
What
There are 4 Jaguars in this room. I have 3 spell slots, and I know animal friendship.
You
I
too.
can literally turn them back on the dude. Well, not really.
Not
It depends on the day.
1.
No, well, technically, well, if it's a second level spell, that means I can get 2 out of it. But I don't
Are you going to try to behead the axe jaguar?
No, man. Axe Jaguar is family at this point.
Whoever
It's either he's
special
going
bond with
to
them.
We've never come into a consensus to whether it was a panther or a jaguar.
Apparently is the same creature, so I can use it interchangeably in
Panthers
D&D.
and jaguar.
I didn't know that.
All right. So the thing with panthers and jaguars is that the word panther is often used.
I'm eating
to
off
refer-
screen. Don't mind me.
The word panther is often used to refer to a melanated jaguar. If you look at if you look at the panther,
jaguars are
Melanin
not
popping.
supposed to just be black, right? Some of them have them little circles.
No,
So Black Panther is redundant.
Black.
huh?
So Black Panther is redundant.
Is redundant.
Yes.
Rip chap both man.
If you look at jaguars, if you look at panthers, you'll notice that they still do have their spots. If they still do have a spot, it's just that they're melanated.
That's why I described
very
Tequani
rare.
like that.
Very rare.
So that's why I described Tequani like that as a jaguar looking creature with spots, but gray.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I remember the gray spots on Tequani.
Yeah. But
I'm pretty sure there's a domestic cat that looks like that. I just don't remember what it's called.
No, I'm thinking his name.
A jaguar or a leopard.
But guys, I mean, it was a good session. Y'all did not die, which I was so afraid of and concerned about. Cause
died.
I mean,
Not to flex, but it's a good thing y'all have a life, cleric.
Indeed.
You could have probably healed me from outside if I did almost die, now to think about it.
I think I have to be able to see you or something, and I wouldn't be able to tell how you're doing.
You
And it
can
would
see
also
me through
take
the
me.
door.
But the thing is, it would take me 10 minutes to cast.
Couldn't you have done healing word?
Or
Or else I would have burnt up another spell
sound?
slot.
Healing word,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But that would be an extra spell slot, and I don't know how far in we are. So if I
we're at the last
don't
room.
have to use a spell slot, I need to manage what I have. I'm down to 2 level 1s and 2 level 2s.
Yeah.
We're almost.
Also, it's a good thing.
we're almost-
It is a good thing that you kept
We
those
still have
blankets
to deal
wet.
with the snake. We don't know how strong the snake is.
We don't know if we're fighting the snake yet.
Technically speaking.
It might
I'll just
attack
say
us.
one
It's a
thing. I still
snake.
have that net.
It is a god. It's a god. Tegan.
Well, you know what? If we came all the way up here to freaking die, we may as well take more than one feather. Just saying. We may as well take several to make the trip worth it, and then rush the hell back to the.
We take the whole thing.
Let's take the whole wings.
You see,
Damn.
religious
It just
people are
becomes a normal snake.
always like this. They have no revenge for upper gods. They just want.
I mean, technically, when we first saw it flying, I was gonna suggest. I think it was that we were in the forest of some sort, and you said that
I was the first one to spot
I noticed a slithering or a wriggling motion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually saw it flying. I actually saw it flying
or
away
underground.
with its wings.
Oh,
And I was like,
Oh,
flying snake,
does
snake
it
with
look like the kid?
wings.
Does
I
it look like
remember
the kids
that.
of Couatl then with all the dragonness and all the? It's going
No, it looks like that weird ass snake on those medical emblems that you see. Like there's a snake and there's wings on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is that the kids of Couatl or is that something else? I know what that is.
You're remembering the right type of thing, yet she is sort of more correct. Yeah.
Right, like the medical symbol technically is 2 snakes on a staff, which I think was representative
It's
of
close.
yeah. But it
It's
also
pretty
does, in
close,
some instances it does have wings on it on either side. So
Winged serpents.
Oh yeah, you weren't even here for winged serpent. You're here for your friends. So like,
Yeah.
I imagine this conversation happens in the short rest.
Winged serpents.
Yeah, well, the episodes are gonna go up, so it will soon make sense.
But you survived, and I'm happy because now y'all don't have.
Yeah.
I know what I'm
I feel
doing.
like this is the point. This is the point where we should be pre-planning new characters just in case.
We almost lost our character.
No, we didn't because I was here and functional and I know what I'm doing ish.
I have
If
a
I'm
backup
down,
cleric.
and here's the thing, even if I run out of like healing spell slots per se, as long as I have an ability, a way to reach you, I can bring you up to 1 HP each time.
So can
as long
I.
as you're conscious. I mean, if you get hit again, you'll die. I just smack you again and you wake up.
No, I was like, so can I?
It's a
because I'll
cantrip,
have
so
to
I can do
drop
it as
off
many
the
times
berry.
as I want.
I need to look up what a cubit foot looks like. Oh, I mean, I have
Wake up! Bah! Ugh!
Unfortunately, this
At this point, I'm gonna have to start smacking
so I
out for
can't
real.
give you any more frozen berries.
no more. It's fine. I have magic. I can do that anytime I feel like.
No, you're
Please,
unconscious.
please,
You
for the love
can't
of God,
cast
don't
it.
use a spell slot to chill out.
Since when was I unconscious? Aren't I awake now?
No, I know that. Well, I'm saying that I don't have any more ice chips, so if I have to force feed you a good berry, it's going.
Yeah, that's how he got you up and running. He like took a piece
Pushed
of
a
ice.
good berry and a piece of ice,
berry
slapped
and
it in
just
your
like-
mouth, and just like moved your mouth up and down to chew it, and
I
that's
mean,
how you got rid of it.
Oh, I mean, the ice chip wasn't necessary. I feel like the good berries would have been
No,
already
because
frozen
we
from being
remember
in
how
the
you were
cold
like,
room.
We remember how
I should chill this good
No, I
berry.
remember. I'm saying
No,
that the
he's
berry
saying
should have
from being in
already
the
been
cold room.
cold from being in the cold.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was cold, but was it chill?
Well, chilled is beyond cold, but yeah.
Well, you know, at least you can no longer say you've never had a chilled good berry, so you know,
That is true.
which is come
Don't ever say I
true.
don't give you nothing.
That is
Exactly.
Speaking
That is
of good
true.
berries, Orlando, I was kind of I was going to I am allowing you to use the good berry to tell time.
Oh, to see how rotten it is.
Yeah,
Oh, so spoiled it is.
this was cast at 2 p.m. yesterday.
The day before.
Yeah. I'm just doing some quick maths. Hold on.
We started here at dawn, which is about like what, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock?
You woke up 6 o'clock and had a whole hour. So I mean 5 o'clock and had a whole hour. So 6.
And then we've been 2 hours here, so it's about 8 o'clock.
Yes. Okay. You're good.
Yeah, we still have a good amount of time before sunset.
Let's try to
Sunset is
finish
also
before
at
sunset.
5, right? 5 in the evening.
Call it that.
Roughly.
I know
5,
that
6.
because I had a brief stint as a 7-day Adventist, so I know that Tabaxi begins at 5.
It's usually I call it 6, but okay. 5, 6. We'll roll either way. We'll
All
find
right.
out.
So the next question I was Xibabla is it any doorway in the current room that will open up at sunset?
I mean, anything that your character won't be able to know about, like the immediate area.
There has to be a way out. But based on what I remember us seeing, I only know 2 doors. There was the entrance door with the giant scorpion, and another door way on top of somewhere where we caught a glimpse of something. So I'm going to assume that that's our exit point, unless we go.
Oh,
But
and just in case it
old man
wasn't-
did say that the old man did say that we're not supposed to long rest in Xibabla, which probably means that there's an opportunity for us to leave.
There has
leave
to
the
be a
room
way
at the
out.
right time. Yeah.
So
And if you
what
only
I
went through
will-
one room, if you only really went through one room, I don't think you would have gone backwards. So there has to be other exits. So yeah, I think there are other ways out.
So what I will give you, because it maybe wasn't clear enough. For one, you've stumbled upon the thing with the old man who stayed there and would have been in the room waiting. Horrible things happening. And then sunset would have came and given him the chance to escape. But you guys would, what the waterfall is the backdrop of the way out. So you hear a waterfall even before entering, and the place that the world will be merging back to where you're going is in the direction of the waterfall. So the fact that you've cleared those rooms and can hear the waterfall through the entrance, well, not fully the entrance, but sort of hear the waterfall through the exit of the room, means you would be
That's
pretty
probably a
close
way out.
being
But if we already like used spells and rested and everything, should we just like try and clear the Jaguar room and then
Wait, you want to clear a Jaguar room now?
I'm just saying no, maybe not. No, not now. I mean for next session.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like in terms of what you're doing next session.
work.
Yeah, no, not no. She didn't mean no, but she meant next session we will be clearing the Jaguar room. Pretty much, yes, next session we'll be clearing the Jaguar room, or the Jaguar room will be clearing you.
The former. Thank you very much. The former.
Just get them in a straight line.
So if we can clear it out before sunset, would it be possible for us to exit Xibabla and long rest in and go back in? So that we can get everything back, like all our spells and full HP and all of that stuff.
That is quite the big thing. Imagine that.
Or are we really
Can't believe that
running,
Jaguar
crunching on
out there.
time? Or are we super crunching on time?
I just see.
I don't, because I just imagine
erasing the exit. You know, like crossing it. Oh, like bad idea.
Yeah.
No, but you're good.
Because I'm just assuming the further into Xibabla we go, the harder things is going to get. Or at least the harder things are going to hit. So we would want to be at our optimal as much as possible. I'm thinking. I think we're okay for now that we can at least do one more room. But to go beyond that, I am not so sure. If we run out of spell slots and all of that stuff, I think long resting would have to be a thing, but long resting in Xibabla is not an option. So I think we'd have to exit, come back,
I'm
try.
assuming the message that the lady at the hospital sent to Tida. What was that spell called again?
Sending.
It's not the same thing as message that Sage has, right?
Cantrip, no.
Okay. All right.
The same class.
I'm also gonna assume her message took a while to reach me. I don't know.
Oh, did it? Andre, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to level 5 because there's literally a level 3 spell called Catnap. So
Sage picks the worst spells, but it's so in character that I love it. Like
I can't wait to get to level 5 because I get the second attack.
Those spells seemed like the most useful when I got them.
It seems like the most for a wizard that doesn't want to fight, or mostly would just like to learn about the world and still explore. Those are the most like perfect character fitting spells.
Yeah, for a puss nerd.
Like True Strike, I might not want to hit it, but it would be cool to see where things like flow and where the weaknesses are, and then just jot them down. Like it.
Or I could tell my teammates.
I could reconnaissance, like sitting down and like a whole big old cannon. Reconnaissance.
But now that I think about it, does the end even work like that? Like if we know like something has a weak spot, does it?
Oh yeah.
There are rogues, aren't there?
Things have weaknesses, stuff like that. Certain enemies are weak to other things, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Okay. So he technically could have. Well, no, it wasn't a creature, so it wouldn't have worked.
For True Strike, being a cantrip and anything that you describe would just be mostly flavor and give him advantage. For this, I mean, you generally know that if you chop off something's head, it usually dies. Mm-hmm. So unless it's like something very specific, like you're going to throw salt on a slug creature or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's like a case where it's like, show me his weakness. Weak to stabbing in the back.
Mm-hmm. You're still going to have to roll some dice for like generally hitting things.
Fair enough.
There's always the possibility of failure. Yeah, that's life at the end of the day.
Isn't that what life usually is?
Exactly. But generally, these rooms aren't made to necessarily kill y'all.
I remember the rooms that we've gone through.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it generally to things that you can manage and still have like a good challenge. I will not spoon feed it though. Like I was fully prepared to kill the barbarian.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, man. That was great.
You're fully prepared to kill
him. Oh, you got resistance. All right.
Since there was a mold in the ice room, does that mean that if we had broken the mask, instead of use it to open the door, that we would have stopped the room?
Hey, let's not think about that, you know?
No, I think the room would have murdered us regardless. The only thing we would have to do is pee on the door and just hope it freezes before we die and then get out.
Yeah.
I don't have a wee-wee. I couldn't do that.
You see the entire group forcing Tegan to pee. Pee,
You know,
pee,
when I planned
pee.
it, I was like, okay, if any liquid touches this thing in the shape of the face and gets the indent, that's fine. Did not cross my mind
have
for a
to-
millisecond.
For starters, I'm wearing heavy armor, and I would have to do some aerobics.
Because I'm like, it's rain, it's water, so I'm just like, we probably made like 6 keys.
My mom won't flick my coochie up another place to pee on or something to get out. No, we
It
can't do
occurred to
that.
me for like a millisecond that pee would have been the thing that went in there. I don't know why I didn't plan for pee, but like when you said pee in it, I was like, oh, well, all right, we're here now.
Yeah, this is us. This is my life.
Look, it's like when you have basically nothing on you and you need a decent amount of liquid ASAP, you either spit on it, bleed on it, cry on it, or pee in it. Like, pee is like the easiest way out.
I just realized that Aaron did not wash his hands after taking the pee.
He's a barbarian. What do you expect?
I don't even think barbarians bathe. So
can you cast prestidigitation?
We just showed like 5
on his hands.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure
Probably just not bothered that I got bear hugged by a Goliath.
So I took a whole shower before I left that room.
Technically. I was probably not bothered that a giant Goliath that probably doesn't bathe hugged me because I'm a nurse. I'm just kind of used to gross things in general because I work with them.
I have 1 point in intelligence. Of course I show.
Ooh, I can make someone fly.
When Tegan was going to seminary school, they told her that if she's going to be beset by a man, she has to use protection. And Tegan has been wearing chainmail ever since that day.
Andre, please tell me we're going to get to level 5 because there's something here that's going to actually be useful towards our final.
We're probably going to have to almost die a few more times to reach level 5.
All right, we're Saiyans. I forgot.
I can just say with all confidence, level 5 is no problem seeing if you survive.
Wait, we get a level?
Not
yet.
It's not like based on the things that you will go through, it's not really far-fetched that a level up would come at the end of it.
So after we commit genocide?
Stop. Why? Genocide is not the only way to improve in life.
I mean, like, they're jaguars, I'm assuming. We don't have any other option.
But yeah, based on where the story is, y'all being still alive is a good sign of it. You're progressing along it. We should be able to move along in the next few sessions, and there's some interesting stuff that I can't wait to get to. And so far, I'm pretty pleased. Y'all been doing good. I might shout at you sometimes, but that's because I would not like to have you dead on the floor in the room.
I want to shout at everyone too.
It so far, man. I'm loving it
because
so far.
I have to be at the end of the session. I'm going to become the angry healer. I can feel it in my bones.
At the end of the session?
No, I will be a full-fledged like by the time we reach the village, I'm a full-fledged grumpy healer. Like
at the end of the session, this is gonna go straight Diablo, where Sage just becomes the bad guy of season 2.
It's funny, we've been gone for like a couple of days and we come back completely changed. Some people are probably more religious now. I'm angrier.
I am probably like thinner, like 100 pounds lighter.
Right? Like imagine a thin
Stress,
Goliath.
man.
Gilhanna has a subconscious fear of seafood.
Thank you for your time once again.
Yep.
Thank you for your time.
Man.
It's fun and stressful, but also fun.
It's always fun and stressful, but also fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have a gray hair at the end of this. Both me and Tegan.
I'm not
I
going
mean,
to have a
Tegan's
beer.
hair already light. Yeah, but still.
I'm not going to have a beer that's going to tear out all light by the end of this.
I'm fine. Everything's okay.
Gilhanna and Sage approached Tegan for another adventure, and Tegan just
To be fair, Sean, it was not on fire.
I have sick people to tend to at home. I am also asleep. I do not have that much freedom.
Honestly, you
So,
probably
like,
should have had that. What's the name of that other one? You have Bless, and you have I've suddenly forgotten the name. It's not
Guidance?
Blame. No, it's not Blame. It's
oh, you mean Guiding
Is it
Light?
Bane. I think
Bane?
it's Bane.
I think I have Bane, actually.
You have Bane.
Hold on, let me check.
You have Bane.
I think I have Bane.
I forgot what that was again.
When you get to the next day, then you have my permission to Bane.
Yeah, I have Bane. I have Bane. Like the the spells for first level I have prepared is Bless, Healing Word, Cure Wounds, and Bane. So yeah. For second level, I had Spiritual Weapon, Lesser Restoration, and Prayer of Healing.
You can also cast level
You
1
had
spells at
spiritual
level
weapon?
2.
Is that the same as magical weapon? Kind of.
Spiritual Weapon?
Mm.
Basically, I just
It's
create
like
like
a sword. Yeah, a sword or something.
I create like it's like a spiritual sword that I can pretty much control and move. So it can be like it still does melee stuff, but it doesn't have to be on me. I can literally move it around and then like stab people, and it's kind of hard to dodge. Yeah, I kind of.
This might be hard to imagine, but imagine like a flying dagger.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If like I don't know, like just if anything in the past would have conjure up that image, but then if there's anything similar to that, it's like a flying dagger that she can.
And it's also
control
force
her mind.
damage. Yeah, it's also force damage, so it's kind of hard to like, you know,
Resistance.
counter in the
That
sense.
is.
You know, I actually
Because of that.
expected the room of blades to be like a trap room. Like, you know.
I was expecting like saws and wavy
Yeah,
things trying to slice you to
guillotines.
pieces. So I was kind of pleasantly surprised that wasn't what that was. I was
Oh,
like, yo, this is gonna become Saw.
I legit expected for flying weapons and stuff.
But allow the sun to set and find out. So night, people. Good night.
Good you guys later.
Night night.
Bye.
I was wrapped up